Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Elias and welcome back to Archangel's Fall. In the last episode, we accidentally completed the first dungeon up there at the lighthouse, and yeah, really just trying to decide what to do from here. Obviously we can go over to the island over there. My rendering is not showing everything. I do know that if we bump this up, let's go to like 15 chunks. We should be able to see a little bit more. Yeah, there's a good bit of stuff over there. There's also an island over there. But I don't really know where to set up base. I want to have someplace a little bit kind of central. So I want to check out that area. We have a shulker box, and we have a lot of things. I'm going to go back down to my normal video settings because I know that that works well for me. My computer doesn't mind that one bit. But yeah, we gotta find someplace to kind of set up shop and have a base of operations from. So I don't think this island's gonna be good, even though we are gonna have to come back here to this, well, to this, the nether portal. I don't know if it's worth it, and I also don't necessarily trust this area. So let's swim across. We could use a boat, but it's going to be easier just to swim. This is lighting errors. Just kind of trying to keep an eye out for anything dangerous or bad. There are a bunch of turtle eggs. And there is a ton of zombies that decided to just now spawn. Stop destroying those eggs. These guys are mean. So, yeah. Turtle eggs are actually kind of useful. Because we could have, we could get some armor from the turtles. We do have full armor, but nothing too, like, strong. I heard that creeper. There's some skeletons there. Some cows. Cows are actually nice, but I want more sheep. There's some lights up there. Alright, let's try going in here one more time. And there is a chest in there. Okay. But there was also a creeper. I think our back is pretty safe. That looks really cool. I kind of like not having the render distance all the way up. Because getting that, like, fog effect looks really neat. Okay, let's try this one more time. There's probably a spawner in here. Probably a creeper spawner. Yep. So it's in that corner. If I could break it, that would be great. Ah, so this used to be a bridge. Potentially. Either that or there was a tower. Alright. One more hit. I really should use the axe with that kind of stuff, but I don't want to. Okay, so there is the spawner. Let's light things up a little bit on the outside. And I do have a shield, so skeletons are not as much of a problem. Unless they don't want to walk towards me. And there we go. Alright, another skeleton. Kind of got unlucky with skeleton spawns. But this map so far is kind of cool. I like the idea of the open world, exploring. It is something that is one of the super hostile maps that I wish was a little bit better. It didn't really work too well. But there is 2 more creepers. There's more creepers over there, so we're gonna back up this way. Come here. Come here. Come on. And a zombie decided to spawn. I really dislike how freely everything likes to spawn. Especially behind me. So let's... And of course there's an Enderman that decided to spawn right in front of me. That's worse. Okay. So we just have this creeper. Let's back up. Always, 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 when you're dealing with creepers, punch and run. You'll have less explosions that way. And creepers are really simple to kill if you're out in the middle of a field like this. That cow kind of scared me. So, Mr. Zombie, stop walking on those eggs. Let's just kill these guys. Alright, so there is a treasure chest in here. Let's make sure that it's... Oh, it is not. There's another creeper spawner. Okay, now it seems to be good. No trapped chest. Everything else looks fine here. Ooh. Lots of torches, lots of... a good bit of food. That is a really nice find. Really, that I think was actually worth it. So, the next thing I saw was there's some lights up this way. So, obviously we're supposed to go that way. Let's kind of get over here. Yeah, we need to find a place to settle down. Then there is a big cliffside island there. I believe, if I remember right from reading the description of the map, there is like 3 major islands in this area. That's kind of what the map is. So, good to know. So, wheat field here. This is a little bit of a village. I think this might be a place to call home. Cool. So we'll go ahead and sleep. I think we're going to set up base here. At least for right now. Let's see. Let's make sure it's nice and safe. Hunter's Guide. Okay. Hunter's Manual. Many of the pages have been clawed out, presumably by whatever fiend killed the book's owner. However, you can just barely make out the next page. Made from the enchanted steels from the mines on our island, these traps shall protect us in Our Lady's absence. That's not how you spell absence, I don't think. But anyways, throw them on a monster to ensnare them, but either kill it or fast or run. The effects are only temporary. Okay, so these are the pure steel. We have some potions of healing, we have some wood, and we have blue pure steel traps, slowness 4 weakness, or blue steel, which is just a little bit of slowness. Interesting. Okay. So I'm going to do something awful. I'm going to dig down and just make sure. Okay. This does seem to be safe. So we're going to go ahead and set up a little bit of kind of shop here. So redstone torches, gotta go. We gotta brighten this place up a little bit. And the area surrounding, we're gonna get a little bit better lighting. And we're not gonna set up any like farms or anything like that. I just want something that's a little bit nicer, that we can, you know, come here and deal with. Now, this farmland is not hydrated, which is bad. Let's dig down there just to make sure. I'm just looking for traps, making sure there's nothing here. I don't know what to fully expect with that kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely don't want to blow up or anything like that. Let's go ahead and put some stuff away. We can get just a bunch of random junk out of our inventory. I'm actually going to use the andesite over the cobblestone. We don't need the wool. Chest, gunpowder. Keep the coal. And I think for now, until we can find where the objective is, we're going to keep the objective item here. So hopefully that doesn't backfire on us. Now, we don't have any iron. We don't have any... This is unbreaking. Let's get 2 chests. And I'm going to keep some stuff in here. I think a little bit of backup armor is not a bad idea. And backup food. Arrows will keep on us. And let's just do something like this. Do something like that. Okay, anything else? Not really. Okay. So we can just dump off a bunch of things. I don't really care too much about like organization and all that kind of fun stuff right now. But I want to keep this on us. We can eat some pork chops. And, you know, I'm going to keep the white wool actually on us as well. So that we can make a bed if we find enough wool. Alright, let's see. Anything else that we're going to need to do? Let's actually get a couple more tools. And we might as well turn one of them into torches. Because we're just going to make another pickaxe and sword. Alright, home sweet home, I guess. So it is down by the island, by the shore, rather. And should be fine. So I guess there is the island over there. We've saw a little bit of stuff over here. So let's just walk our way around. Maybe this is a mine. I just need to kind of... Ooh, there's a chest there. Some pigs. Now, I don't trust that there's a chest there. Yeah, there's definitely going to be mob spawners. Ow. I chopped grass. That's not a good way to do things. Okay, so I'm fully expecting badness once we get close to this. There's totally something underneath. Okay, maybe not. Ooh, a bow. Bows are nice. Now, I don't have too many arrows, but bows are nice. Alright, we have a light gray, or is that just a gray sheep? Not particularly what I wanted to see, but killing skeletons is actually rewarding because we're going to get arrows. And arrows means we can use our bow. We need to find a good supply of arrows, but yeah, what is that? There is something there. There's a boat here. Interesting. Lore? Maybe. Who knows? That is a telescope. And there is TNT up there. Okay, so I think what it wants me to do is go around on this path, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to stick to the paths for the most part. But if we choose not to, we obviously can go other ways, you know? This is open world. We can kind of do whatever we want. Nobody can stop us. If I wanted to go over there and just pillar up, I could. But we're going to miss out on a lot of not only loot, but also potentially dungeons if we do that kind of stuff too much. Just because, you know, there's going to be little tiny entrances to a cave or something like that, and we're not going to be able to see it just by walking around. Yep, more zombies. And I even saw a creeper in there. But yeah, the tree line... The trees are going to cause issues with being able to see everything. And just in general, we need to be smart about how we do things. So there is a second wool. We just need one more. And yeah, the tree line is so thick walking up this path. Of course we didn't, but we could also just go up over here. And there is a building on the other side of that. Interesting. Okay. So I don't expect there to be like a ton of spawners everywhere. But there are going to be more spawners on like the paths of... the fun paths, the intended paths. That's kind of how these open world maps work. The pig decided to go for a spin. Ooh. Now the question is always, is there anything underneath these? The answer is usually going to be probably no. But we've climbed to the top of here. Curse of Binding, but good feather falling. More blue steel traps. Some more bread. And a Smite 2 wooden sword. Not bad. Was it worth it? Not really. So it looks like this goes around and goes over that direction. There is something weird there. Ooh, there's another chest right down here. With a rusty shield. That is slightly suspicious. But that is an opening into probably a fairly probably another dungeon. So we're gonna have to kind of keep in mind where everything is. But let's just see. Yes, that is definitely a dungeon, and you are terrifying. Do you have an air? Oh, werewolves. Great. So this must be where the hunter died. Which, does that make sense? I mean, he is right over there, so yeah. Okay. Let's see. We got some just dyed leather boots. Nothing major. Okay. Alright, we're getting a lot of boots. So let's do something crazy. Let's follow this path back the way it comes from and see what we can find. One, we have some more stuff. We're getting plenty of bread, which is nice. Unbreaking, projectile protection. Gladly take those. And blast protection over unbreaking. Gladly. Alright, so this path comes down here. It's a lone creeper. We need to get better gear. We need to get, hopefully, access soon to a little bit of iron. I would love to have a bucket. Buckets are so powerful. Okay, that is all andesite. Not gravel. Always be careful. So this path heads this way. And that was all gravel. I do need to be careful about that. Ooh, a potato. That's nice. There's obsidian there. There's another werewolf. So there's a lot of werewolves here. And that cave... Interesting. These werewolves are strong, by the way. And we have another one. Okay, we're gonna run. Abscond. We're not dealing with that. So, obviously, the wooden The wooden sword would probably be pretty good, but more blue steel traps. Alright, we have more bread, Outlaw's Axe, Sharpness, and Smite. That is pretty good. And an Unbreaking chest plate. Much more unbreaking than what we currently have. Okay, we need to drop some stuff off. Rusty Shield. I realize that is the first shield that technically we have. Just dump our inventory. Break that. And blue steel traps. Okay, let's put this on. It'll last a lot longer. And then before we head back over to that obsidian, which I do wonder if that is going to be obsidian in there, let's head back into this cave. And I want to try... There is mysterious things here. Let's get rid of this spawner. Okay, so there is some clay. There is more werewolves. Can he get up here? No. He probably could. He does have jump boost. I believe that's what the green squirrelies mean. But I don't think the AI is smart enough to do that. Alright, so is this... It is. Okay. So there is obsidian. There's another chest up there. So there's obsidian just kind of laying around. I like that we're just finding random loot. In a sense, it's almost like you're exploring areas, and it's people that have been there before you that have like fallen in battle or something like that. But kind of neat. So we have some options. Let's see. Another cursed tunic, but an unbreaking pickaxe is nice. And yeah, I guess there's a cave there. There's a cave over there. And then that is the direction we kind of need to go. Okay, let's just work our way downwards and see what we can get into in the next episode. So I'm gonna head back. Yeah, this is the path to the other. So the werewolves are basically underneath here. Hi. You scared me, and I gotta remember I can actually use the axe effectively. It has smite and sharpness, which is something you normally can't have together, but makes it a good all-around utility weapon. Plus, it's an axe. Axes are powerful. Anyways, let's, real quick, before we actually go, drop down here and get rid of this werewolf spawner. And look and see. There's more. Okay. So I think what we'll probably do next time is take on the werewolves. I feel fairly confident against them. And it should be a nice dungeon complete. Who knows which order the discs are in to begin with. But who knows which order the dungeons are kind of intended. Usually for open world maps, what you do is you make more difficult areas further in the map. So for example, I talked about, just because I know the map well enough, I don't know this map, but I talked about the super hostile open world continental style map, which is called Lethamyr. The whole thing with Lethamyr is the very center, you start on the edge, and the very center is where everything is very difficult, but you can go around the edge and it's not as difficult. So it's more difficult as you go to the center of the map. This one is probably going to be, as we work our way into the islands, it'll get more difficult. And then I'm expecting the nether to be the worst. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to... I am going to deal with some inventory sorting and all that kind of stuff. And then next time, we're going to go take on the werewolves. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!